Barbie's Dreamhouse Party is the first Wii U game with the Barbie license. As my normal watchers of my reviews may know, there have been quite a few Barbie games for their previous system, the Wii, and to my knowledge, I have reviewed them all. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be proud of that. So why do I review them? Someone's gotta do it. Now this game is based on the cartoon series of the same name, and I will fully and proudly admit I have never seen 1 second of it. And playing this game definitely cemented my steadfastness of never ever watching it. Now the story starts out with Barbie hanging out with her friends, and at this point I knew the game was gonna suck, because they had some guy strumming a guitar randomly in the background, and he was terrible at it. That's right, maybe he'll be good one day. There's always one, isn't there? I'll be the guy strumming the guitar in the background because girls think it's cool. Then I'm gonna sing a little song. I don't have any money, but I really like to play my guitar. Drum, drum, drum. You know the type. Anyways, the girls decide to play a game when Raquel, who by the way I pegged as the evil one immediately, messes with the computers in the house. And Wheatley from Portal 2, who the girls now call Closet, shuts down the house and makes them play a game. Poor guy. I guess that's what happened to him after Portal 2 ended. Ken found him and spray painted him pink and shoved him into Barbie's closet. Did he really deserve that? Yeah, kinda. Now this is a 4-player game. Even if you're playing alone, there are going to be 3 other players. If you don't want to just play with the computer, you're going to need to have a Wiimote depending on how many people you want to play. Now there are 9 rooms in the Dreamhouse that you can play games in. They're all very spacious, even the bathroom, which has a huge open area in the middle. But one thing is noticeably missing, which is the toilet! I guess it's possible that it's hidden away with the wardrobe, which is accessible in every room in the right corner, but it is still kind of strange that it's missing. If I was her, I would put the toilet in the middle of the room for no other reason than it would be cool to shout out, "I am pooping in the middle of the room! Behold my glory!" In each of the rooms that you play a game in, the type of game that you're going to play is specific to that room. Like for example, you match clothes in the closet, and you do laundry in the garage. Okay, that's a bit insulting there. Can't she do something other than laundry in the garage? Maybe, I don't know, work on cars? If you're not going to store cars in your garage, why don't you just call it the laundry room? And I don't believe for half a second that Barbie's ever done 1 second of laundry. Before you can play the game, in every room you're going to have to find a challenge item in order to put it on the pedestal in the room. You're going to need to search all over the room to find it, even in places that there is no way an item could possibly be there. Each girl has an item to put there, and you can only find 1 item per girl. If the wrong girl finds the item, it'll put up the picture of the girl who needs to find it and will help that girl know where her item is so she can find it. Now I played this game multiple times, and I still have no idea why this whole find a challenge item part is in here other than making the game longer for no reason. It would have been fine if it was one of the games you had to play, but before every time you actually play a game? No thank you. Now the mini games themselves were very simple. Some of the games controlled better than the others. When you had to throw objects or move them around, the controls got very loose. But when it had more to do with rhythm or selecting the right outfits, they were a lot better. Mainly because the controls were a lot simpler, like point and click. Now they're going to give you points on how well you did compared to the other girls. After you finish the game, the room's doors will open and you can choose a new room to play. Before you leave, they'll give you the option of searching the room again. But this time you're looking for hidden pictures that will show you stills of the girls playing the game. Now after you play all 9 games, they'll total up all those points and you'll be free of Closet sadistic games. But then they give you the option of playing any one of the games at any time. But the question probably is, are any of these games worth a second play? No, not really. With the exception of the collectible pictures, there is no replayability in this title at all, since the mini games are just not that good. Barbie's Dreamhouse Party is more of a shell of a house, as the house may look nice on the outside, but it's hollow on the inside. The controls were a bit loose at times, and the mini games were just not that fun. However, I do have to look at this game in the eyes of a young child, and to see if there's anything they might find appealing. Changing Barbie's clothes in different ways would be amusing for about 2 minutes. The problem is that's about the only thing that's amusing. Even if you're a fan of the cartoon series, I just don't think there's enough to keep your interest. And I don't think young girls would enjoy this title for very long. So I would just skip this game.